Melissa here at the Coachella Valley Music Festival, here with Anthony Green. How would you describe your music for somebody who's never listened before?
It's honest.
Honest? Just one word?
Yeah.
All right.
Simple, you know?
Simple? All right, I like it, I like it. How does it feel playing something big as Coachella?
Oh, it's very humbling.
Humbling?
You know, I've watched Bjork and Radiohead and Queens of the Stone Age and Beck and just countless other incredible musicians that I admire play on that stage and play in this festival. There's been hundreds of amazing artists play this festival, and it's very humbling for me. You know, I'm really happy to be playing anywhere. You know, I love playing music, and you know, playing in a basement full of people that really want to be there is like, you know, my idea of a real fun time. So coming here with all these people that are music worshipers and crazy motherfuckers, you know, that are just here to have a good time and be moved, I feel right at home.
Yeah, it's funny to see like how you said you started off from a basement, then you go to something like Warped Tour, and then you get like Coachella, which is like pretty big.
Yeah.
So it's awesome that you're here.
It's unbelievable.
I was really excited when I saw your name there. I was like, yes. Anyways, did you get nervous playing last Friday, or did you get nervous playing?
Yeah, I was really nervous last Friday. I wasn't as nervous today just because, you know, we got the kinks out. But yeah, I was just, you know, playing the outdoor festivals it's not my, I'm not that good at it. You know, I don't do it that often. You know, I like being in small, crowded, smoky clubs. You know, and I feel like I can control the energy in a container like that. And out here, it's just this big thing. Everything's big. Everything's huge. And you know, it was intimidating. But as soon as I got up there and hit the first note, just like Bob Marley says, you know, when the music hits, you feel no pain, feel no anxiousness either.
Okay, cool. So your recent album, Young Legs. What is like the basic theme behind that album?
I don't know if there's like a theme. I guess the theme of the album is about like losing love, or departures from love, and it's like sort of a celebration of love in a way, but it's also, there's a lot of songs about whether it's losing somebody to death, or whether it's losing somebody to circumstance, or whether it's losing a friend. You know, there's a lot of songs about losing touch with love on that album.
Alright, so you have a music video out for the song Young Legs, where it shows you and your kids on tour. Is that what it's basically like for you when you're touring with all your kids?
The last tour that we did was the solo tour that I did. The kids came on the whole tour, and they're out with me for the last 2 weekends.
I know, I've seen them in the little...
Yeah, they're the best. They're the best little dudes. And, you know, yeah, I like having my family around, you know? Like, I don't feel right without them, you know? And there's times where I have to go on tour and I have to leave them, and that's fine, you know? Like, you know, it's, you know, your passion will require sacrifice.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've always been okay with that. But it's hard when you really love somebody to leave them, you know, especially when they're little bear cubs and you just want to snuggle them all the time. You get lonely.
So are they having fun here?
Yeah, lots of fun. It's crazy fun.
Are they like jamming out to the music too?
I love it. They dance their little asses off the whole time. And, you know, we were watching Calvin Harris the other day and Lana Del Rey and Mutual Milk Hotel, and they were like little fucking dirty hippies.
Wow. Joining the crowd.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right. So I also heard you're working on new music for Circa Survive. Is that true?
Yep.
Oh. A lot of people are going to be happy to hear that.
Yeah. Like, actually, I get home. I'm not even home for like a day before I'm in the studio.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. So what is the difference between your solo music and Circa Survive? What would you say is the difference?
Well, Circa Survive's always been like very much of a collaboration between, you know, Nick Brennan, Stephen Collin, and I. And my solo stuff is a little bit more of like a filterless, like it's a little bit more my thing to control. But I think one of the things that makes Circa so wonderful is that it's a little piece of all of us. It's not just mine, you know. But writing music for me is a worship piece. I worship music, so any chance I have to write and to celebrate the creative spirit, I'll do it. So they're similar in that ways, and I still collaborate with my solo stuff. You know, Keith Goodwin from Good Old War and Tim Arnold. They were huge in Good Old War in general was just huge on helping shape my solo career.
Awesome. So I also heard you're reuniting with Saosin, as you were mentioning. Is that going to be for just a one-time show, or is that going to be for a little while?
Well, we're doing a show, doing skate and surf, and then there could be some more shows out on the West Coast, and there could be more stuff. I don't know. We're taking it easy, you know. No pressure. There's no label or no manager or anything like that. So we're just kind of doing what we want.
So no deadlines, no anything. Awesome.
Just having fun.
All right, that's what it's about. So when can we expect to hear any new music from, whether it be your solo or Circa Survive or anything else?
Well, Circa has a record that's coming out on Record Store Day, a split with Sunny Day Real Estate. And we have a new song on that. And we did a Nirvana cover for this In Utero tribute album. And we're going in the studio to start writing something. I don't know, it could be 2 songs, it could be an album. We don't know, we're just going in all of May just to jam. And so hopefully soon. I have a bunch of new songs that I'd like to put out at some point, but my main focus right now is Circa Survive. I want to go in and make the best Circa Survive, whatever, you know.
So is it ever difficult, like, working on multiple projects, whether it be Circa Survive, your solo stuff, or anything else?
In the past, there's been times where I felt that I put too much on my plate, but I'm kind of at a place right now where I like being busy, I like working. It makes me happy, you know? So if I can go from one thing to the other, to the other, to the other, and never stop, you know, and still have time for my family and to, you know, to drink a milkshake here and there, that's good.
Alright, awesome. Alright, is it okay if I ask you some fun questions?
Sure, I like fun.
Alright. If you could have dinner with anybody dead or alive, who would it be and what would you have?
If I could have dinner with anybody dead or alive, I'd have dinner with Cormac McCarthy. He's a writer. And I would have steak and eggs.
Alright, awesome. If you could be the character in any movie, who would you be? Could be a cartoon movie, could be any movie.
If I could be a character from any movie, I'd be, I'd either be Llewellyn Moss or, no, I'd be Anton Chigurh from No Country for Old Men.
Oh, alright. Alright, now, if you had to cover a Disney song, which Disney song would you cover?
Kiss the Girl from Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. All right, good one.
Sha la 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 baby.
Hope to hear that soon. So, what is one song you wish you would have written?
One?
Yeah, just one.
I can't just pick one. I gotta pick a couple.
All right, go ahead.
Fun Times in Babylon by Father John Misty. Weird Fishes by Radiohead. Actually, Reckoner and Weird Fishes by Radiohead. A couple, God and Mars from Days Away. There's just to name a few. There's so many songs that I hear. I'm like, I wish I fucking wrote that.
Yep.
I Appear Missing by Queens of the Stone Age.
What was that? Oh, the...
I Appear Missing by Queens.
Yeah. Now, if you had to combine your band with any band playing at Coachella, who would you combine with, and what would your new combined name be?
I think I don't know what the combined name would be, but it might be Y Oak, just because I want to see them play. I love them so much. They play at 1 o'clock, and I played at 1:40, so I can never see them. But it could be Y Anthony Oak. I don't know.
Or Why green?
Why green? Or green oak.
Green oak.
There you go, green oak.
All right. So thanks for hanging out here.
No problem.
Where can people check out more about you?
You can go to anthonygreenschildren.com or Anthony Green's Music. I'm not sure which one it is.
Alright.
But go to circasurvive.com.
Just Google it.
Just go to circasurvive.com.
Alright.
That's where all the news and all the newest shit that's going to be happening with me over the next couple of years is going to be coming. circasurvive.com.
Alright, so check out Anthony Green and check out Circa Survive. Alright. Alright, thank you.
Thank you.